Isn't that in itself a stereotypical comment?
All right, hold on, guys. I got to go right to this phone. Hey, Paulo,
Sir.
what's going on there?
This is a national radio show that I do. Is there any chance you'd want to let them know that she's okay? Or is it, would you want to just talk to them and tell
It's
them?
Paulo. The police have showed up at his house
I do a national show
to pick up his wife.
They know she has problems. Hello?
Hi, officer.
Yes.
Hey, what exactly is happening there at Paulo's house? You're on the XM radio right now.
Oh, okay. Well, they were just a minor traffic accident involving his wife, and she's fine.
All right. Are you going to take her away, or are you going to leave her there?
Oh no. That's why Paul's here. We're going to let him drive her home.
Yeah. What I would do is throw her in the back of that car and Baker act her.
Well, she's in the back already, but she doesn't need to be Baker acted or anything.
Well, don't get her angry. You saw that Hulk movie,
Oh,
right?
I've been to their house before.
Yeah, it's scary stuff.
I know.
Yeah.
Oh,
Embarrassing.
Yeah, we've been there before.
Yeah. All right, officer.
Okay.
All right, thank you very much.
Sorry. Yeah, this was obviously a last-minute glitch.
What happened, Paulo?
All right, Gail, you want to? Yeah, I'm gonna drive her home now.
All right. Did she wreck a car, Paul?
Okay. Oh, I got yeah, I unfortunately, this is obviously something. She was kind of upset that, that she was. Okay. All right, I got to walk her to the car.
Yeah.
She must have...
What exactly did she do, Paul?
Well, I have to get a little rest in the morning.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, okay, Gail, we're going to go home now. We're going to take, I guess we'll take this car. And, yeah, obviously I'm in the middle of, but I should be home shortly.
What happened there?
Well, she feels like she's a prisoner in the house.
Right.
And so she refused to wait until I got my call. And, she's kind of upset about that. She feels like, that her life is being dictated to.
Sure.
Yeah, why don't you explain the situation? Here, talk to them.
Just a minute. Just a second.
All right, hold on. It's
Yeah.
You see, obviously, this is very embarrassing to me. And
So she wrecked the car?
You're so well known in the community.
Well, I don't think she wrecked the car. I don't know exactly.
Why did the police have to be called? Hey, Paul? All right, try him back, Harry. So, just as they get a hold of her, they get a hold of Paul. They hear the cops and her in the background. So they came running in. That's why I had to interrupt you guys, just to pick up a little piece of what goes on in our poor Paulo's life. Is just a nightmare. He's a movie reviewer, but he lives with an insane woman. And I know everybody likes crazy girls, but this is crazy to a fault, to an absolute fault. All right, you got to put him up, Bobby. You can't just... Thanks. So I can get him. I can't pick him up. The X is on.
You got to put him on hold in there.
It's still ringing. He's not picking up.
Okay, then why give me the big thumbs up? Thumbs up means I got him.
She must have tried to make an illegal turn into a bottle again.
The part that killed me was the cop says, "Oh, I know her very well."
Yeah, these poor cops, they got to show up at this house every day. Instead of dealing with crime, they got to deal with a crazy person.
The problem is she's the one that'll dial 911 when she's the one that always ends up in the back of the car with a net over her head.
Keep trying him, Bobby. All right, Paulo, you're back on the air.
Paul, they're back on the
Oh,
air.
hey, let me... Gail, what did you do today?
Well, I was driving the car, and this black man was...
Black man or N-word?
Well, he had an SUV, and he was driving very fast, and there was a red light. So he was practically in the middle of the road, in the red light, between the
Right.
red lights. And the person in the back was right at my rear, so I couldn't go backwards or forwards, really.
Why wouldn't you wait for Paul to drive you?
I don't know. It's like living in a prison.
What does he do that makes it a prison?
Well, you figure it out for yourself. It's you feel like going somewhere, you can do it.
Right. But I'm not
can't.
crazy. I'm not crazy.
I'm not crazy either.
Gail,
I'm not.
you've been in the nut hut.
Yes, but that's not for the same reason.
A little crazy?
I want a little bit of independence.
If independence means driving into people, yes, you have it now.
She wants to be a dentist.
Now that
I feel
Polo,
bad about everything.
you should. That Polo is a saint.
Yes,
And what are you?
problem maker,
And a bad what?
driver,
Right. And now you're what?
ready to cry.
Right. Because you let down.
I let down Paul
Right.
and myself.
And yourself. By being what?
Not thinking.
And?
I don't know. I just feel like I'm in the house all the time, and I can't get out of that house, and it's just very frustrating.
You can't drive out, Gail.
You get to stay in the cellar.
I know you guys are funny and everything, but it's very torturous to me.
Torturous or what? Selfish.
Well, it's just that now Paul has a new reason to be angry at me.
Right.
Well, I guess that's the way it goes.
Yeah.
Do you even have a license?
Yes, of course.
So today's not a good day for Gail.
No,
It's not a screaming day for Gail.
no.
You're just upset with yourself. Whatever happened when you get this way?
I'm just...
Obviously, he gives a shit more about you than anybody else.
I want those bastards put in jail.
Oh, my...
They came to my house.
What happened to Angry Gail?
Get them off the phone.
Who stood up for her own independence?
Those f***ing sons of f***ing goddamn garbage.
What happened when you're like that, Gail?
I guess maybe I've changed.
Yeah, it seems that way. Like maybe the drugs have got to you, huh?
No, I don't think it's that. I think my personality's changed
Right.
with all the deaths in my family and all the things I had to take on.
Yeah. Here's Eastside Dave. He wants to talk to you.
What do Gail and Matt Dillon have in common? They're both in Crash. Gee, 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 gee.
He brought up that film Crash. Gail,
Yes,
you crying today? You're upset?
yes.
Yeah. You wish things were different, hon?
Yes.
Not so crashy?
Is there a lot of damage to the car?
No, it was just a little... It's just, you can't even see where the bumpers were scratched.
Now, why does that officer know you for how many times he's had to be to your house?
It's a lot.
Yeah. Because you start a lot of trouble, right?
Yeah.
Is today going to be the new Gail, the start of a new Gail?
Yep.
Yeah.
Did the airbag go off?
No.
No, I meant Paulo. Did he get angry?
Here's Chubby. Chubby, you're on with Mrs. Paulo.
Hey, I'm thinking to bring Gail up. Maybe they should consider having a kid.
Have you thought of that, Gail? Starting a family?
Oh, no.
No.
Why don't you let them...
Yeah, she's basically ready to pass out again.
What kind of dope is she taking, Paulo?
Well, this is what I'm telling her. She's on medication, so, I gotta sleep. And I'm home now, so, I'm trying to get in the door. Gail, you gonna...
She calls them driving pills.
Find the thing that...
I have everything, Gail. Let's just get in the house. Oh, I'm sorry, but, this is my life. What am I gonna do? I can't stop forces of nature.
I don't understand how it's a force of nature. You've got to keep the nut from behind the wheel, Polo.
I understand, and I'm talking to her for an hour. I slept like 2 hours, and she's screaming, "I got to go out now." I said, "Well, I get my car." She says, "Yeah, well, they don't care about me."
Why didn't you hide the keys?
I tried that for a long time, but she's wise to that.
She's
Can't
a bloodhound.
You tie her to a tree in the backyard, like chain her up,
Yeah,
and then leave a water dish for her out there?
And a sign for the meter man, beware the wife?
You can tell that, she doesn't want to do this. Gail, you're going to have to go in the other way.
Through the doggy door.
There's a car inside the front door right now. She can't get through.
Well, I think she's embarrassed now, so I think that, the best thing we could do is...
Oh, yes, what will the mayor say at the big cotillion?
I mean, I can get on the regular phone in a minute, and if you need to talk movies, I'm going to be all right. But, I mean, obviously...
You're upset, too, then, right?
Of course I'm upset. Now there's another ticket. It's just that she was lucky enough to get an officer who knows her whole history.
Right.
And has walked her through all of this.
That same officer needs, if he really wants to help, you've got to put her away, Polo.
Yeah, but they don't have places for people anymore.
What's your insurance man going to say?
He's going to be angry.
Who is your insurance? Altered State?
Yes, exactly. I'm going to walk in the house down, the dogs are going to bark. And I was going to, obviously...
As long as she doesn't drive.
Yeah, I understand. See, now the dogs are upset because every time I walk up to the house, they go crazy.
Yeah.
And they have no understanding of what's going on.
All they know is they smell Mama's home.
Well, she wasn't drinking. She hadn't had a chance. But I'm just saying, they always get upset because Mom is on the floor. Mom is sleeping on the floor somewhere.
She dropped a Xanax in the car and hit the gas pedal reaching for it.
All right, Polo. So we'll try you later, and we'll do movies.
Well, you can call me right now. Actually, I'll be ready. She'll be walking around upset.
All right.
All right.
We'll talk to you in a minute. Oh, what a fucking nightmare, huh?
I
don't know how he does it. And it really is her. Like, when you're hearing her now, it's like, oh, you guys are picking on her. This is her 90% of the time.
Obviously, he gives a
I want those bastards. They came to my house.
Oh, my.
Get him off the phone. Those f***ing sons of f***ing God.
My name is... I like meat.
Oh.
I like meat.
That was her at her craziest.
I like meat.
So normally she's just screaming and vicious. Then they get her on some kind of pills that just take the life energy out of her.
Yeah, usually she's up and hitting Paulo with shoes and stuff.
Yeah.
Smashing telephones when he's trying to talk.
But today, she's sad Gail again. So he never knows what he's going to get. I don't know how he does it. I don't know how he puts up with it. It's got to be too much.
He's got to be, when he gets the call from the police, which is constantly, he's got to be hoping this is the day. This is the day the police are calling to say they found the body.
But he's like, everything we say about Polo, he's like a good guy where he stays with her. I mean, he doesn't have to.
Well, he always says he's a Catholic. And Catholics don't believe in divorce, and he.
That's, what is this, 1948? It's just not true. Right?
No, I'm not saying that. I mean, but for whatever reason, he loves that torture.
The Pope will sign the paper, yeah. You guys never were married.
And he loses the house if he loses her.
Yes, Gail, I have the ticket.
Is she worried about it now, Polo?
Yeah, well, we've got another wrinkle in time. I mean, I tell her all the time, wouldn't committing suicide for the both of us be easier than going through this?
Have you thought about a double suicide?
Well, yeah, sure.
How would you do it, Paulo? Gas?
No, there's only one way, honestly.
What's that?
Large amounts of alcohol and pills.
And you got the pills with her, right?
What? She's crying. Now, why am I talking like that is what she's
Put her on with us.
Gail, come over here for a minute.
Give her a big sloppy hug.
Gail, come on over here. I said I have the ticket. We have other things to deal with right now.
Planning a double suicide.
What does she want to see the ticket?
Yeah, but she can't even see.
Yeah.
So.
Don't let her see it. They put height and weight on there.
Oh yeah, we'll go. We'll go get your, your food. Yeah, we're gonna get the.
What kind of food she need?
She wanted to get something to cook, and it's not. It's as I said. This is, I was hoping for normal. Look, it's simple. I do try and take her everywhere because obviously I want to avoid this. And I'm not a bully, Gail. I told you. All you had to do was wait an hour.
Where's that ticket?
I said.
How much?
I don't know. It's probably 120 or something like that. And now you got to take a course, which you probably won't be able to do.
Put him on.
Hold on.
Put her on.
Who is this?
It's Ron and Fez. What is that bully doing to you?
I'm upset.
Yeah, but that's okay. Okay. Can we just, obviously I'm in chaos. My life is chaos. And, and it's bad enough that the whole country hates me now,
No, people love you, Polo. You've just started to turn the corner on everybody.
They provoke me. And they know Polo's on the edge.
Right. And this is why you're on the edge, and Big Kev has got to be cool.
And it could happen. You see, my damn problem is I'm so fucking healthy, so nothing's going to kill me. I got to.
What about a bullet?
But that's what I'm saying. God is doing this.
Why are you staying with this nut, Polo?
No, you see, this is what I'm supposed to do. It's some sort of punishment, right?
Right.
It's my punishment.
That's true.
But hey, look, I love her. Right, Gail? I love you and everything.
Is this going to continue for another hour?
Well, no. We can
At least, tell her.
At least another hour.
Tell her she got the ticket for parking on the dance floor.
Yeah,
tell her if she...
You're supposed to take me to the store.
I said I would.
Oh, another hour?
Yes.
She better drive there herself.
This is a therapy session.
I'm not waiting another hour. I'll walk.
Gail?
Oh, my God.
She can't.
A moving violation.
That's for sure.
I'm not waiting in this house.
Do you understand how unreasonable you're being?
You're a boss.
Gail?
You're a boss.
This is therapy for you. We're trying to help.
Is that the baby?
Me all over the place.
Gail, please talk to them.
What is
now she's throwing things.
What is she throwing at?
Okay, now the cookbooks are coming down. All the cookbooks are coming down.
Did you hear that crash?
Yeah, because there's about 700 pounds of books. They're all down now.
You figure out a way to move a little.
Gail, come here.
What do you want from me?
Why are you so angry all the time?
Because you don't care about me.
Now, come here and sit.
You want me. Oh, well, if I do this, you'll do that.
No, Gail, it's avoiding. In all seriousness, I begged you not to go. I said, wait. Oh, now she's hitting. And now she's scratching. She's digging the hands right into the
Hit
flesh.
back. Scratch back.
Why does the officer bother returning to the station?
Why are you so angry?
Because I feel like a prisoner.
Yeah, well, you're not a prisoner, Gail.
He's the prisoner.
I'm a prisoner.
The only times I'm allowed out of this house is with you.
Yes, that's society.
On a leash.
That's being a prisoner.
Yeah, but Gail, you were very lucky that you're not in jail right now. Very lucky. All right. In any case, sirs, as you know, it's Brokeback Mountain Mania.
What?
Brokeback Mountain Mania? What?
It's the. She refuses to go to.
Get your goddamn hands off of me!
I'm just trying. Now, don't hurt me, Gail. Don't hurt me.
Just get rid of my hand.
I just want to hold you so you don't hurt yourself.
Get rid of my hand.
Get rid of your hand. Okay. All right, it's Brokeback Mountain Mania in the country.
This makes you want to suck a dick, I guess, going through this marriage.
Look, there's a lot of pain and suffering in the world, and I understand that we all get our share, right, Gail? We get our share of pain and suffering.
Oh, it's a husband and wife team.
Listen how the madness with the dog barking and her screaming.
Books being thrown.
There's 4 dogs, four crazy dogs. And at the great mansion. And, I'm sorry that my life is such an embarrassment.
Yeah, I'm sorry too, buddy.
I mean, Gail, all you had to do was wait an hour, and everything would have been fine. That's all.
Are the drugs kicking in at all for her?
You telling me
No,
what
she really didn't take it.
And what I can't do.
Yeah, but Gail, it's not about try and do everything you want. You know, I mean, God knows you spent hundreds of thousands of dollars.
On what?
Well, you know, with the bipolar, you know, you got highs and lows. And when you're on a high, you want to spend a lot of money. Ow!
Is she hitting you?
Yes. No, stop it. Stop it. Gail, why are you so angry?
Because I don't want the whole world to know about this, and you've spread it all over.
Well, you're beloved by the entire world, by the entire country. So in any case...
Spread it all over, don't you?
Okay, seriously, obviously, you know, everybody hates me. Everybody hates me. I know it. I mean, you know, they're always trying to provoke me because they know I'm going to go right over the edge. I feel like I have very little hope of stopping. I mean, we got a small reprieve because we got a nice officer today who likes Gail and likes me and knows the situation. So, you know, we're lucky, I guess. But it's just a small reprieve before, you know, oncoming doom. That's all.
Yeah, I understand.
I mean, you know, I'm trying to.
How are you going to get the white car back?
Oh, we'll get the white car back. Yeah, sure. I'll just walk to the car. It'll be great.
That's
so
telling her.
Everything we had planned on doing today is now over.
Yes, it's over, you fucking lunatic.
Yeah, you ruined it all.
Yeah,
I'll
you
take
have
care
no
of it
car
in a few
now.
minutes.
Oh, you're on the phone with your buddies and your friends.
Yeah, they're your friends too, Gail.
What happened to my jacket?
It's still on. Yeah.
You tore it when you tried to eat a Buick earlier today.
They're more important to you.
They're not more important, Gail,
No,
but
they're
you're not
not.
reasonable.
They're more important.
No, you're unreasonable.
I'm not unreasonable.
Yes,
You
I
give
understand.
me grief every Friday and Thursday about how I've got to take the call from Ron and Ron.
Fez now.
It's Fez. It's Fez.
I don't give a fuck if
And
his name
he
is
just-
Fastodio.
And Fastodio.
She thinks my name is Fastonio.
He had a heart attack.
Yeah? Well, I've got my problems, too.
So, you see, everybody's got their problems. In any case, the two new movies this week are the producers.
I want to do a call. Now I know it annoys her so much. I want to do a call with you a day. Every day is going to be a new call to drive her nuts.
Let her know Ron and Festonio are on the
Gail,
line.
Ron and Festodio are on the line, and the point is, Gail, is that it's a half an hour a week, and yet I devote the rest of my time to you, and only you.
While you run to the movies every night,
Well,
while you're not here running around doing
I go to work.
by the filthy goddamn house you've maintained.
Well, you know, unfortunately, you spend so much money on clothes; it's piled up in the rooms.
I don't know, Paul. You've piled up shit all over the place.
Yeah, we both have a lot of shit, but I'm trying to get rid of my shit.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Look at it.
She's just down and out now. You can hear it.
He's rope-a-doped her.
I still hate you. As high as I am, I still hate you.
You see, I don't know what's happening with the drugs anymore. You know, the Lexapro is always a good thing, but that does make her like kind of too relaxed and too happy.
It wears off too quick on
And
her.
it
Nothing
does.
can
I
bring
think
her
it's
down.
wearing off too quickly now. Yeah.
Hey, Jennifer, you're on with Paul O.
Hi there, Paul.
Hi,
Ron
how are
Fez.
you?
You guys are awesome.
Thanks.
Hey, Paul, my brother went through this for 35 years, and I'm going to tell you, it never changes.
Yeah, I
They're
know.
compulsive, and do not have children with this woman. I'm going to tell you what happened after 25 years
Well,
marriage.
people
this lady,
were angry with
I'm
me because she talked about the abortions and such.
The forced abortions.
Gail, what are you up
she
to
can't
now?
She can't raise children. She can't. You'll end up raising them by yourself, or somebody else will.
I
She
know.
only gets to the second trimester.
Oh, geez, now she's out of the house.
Where's she at, Paul?
She ran out of the house.
But, Paul, I'm going to tell you, for your own health,
Yeah.
it's going to break you down.
Yeah.
It's going to break you down mentally, and it's going to be hell. I mean, they don't get better.
All right,
they get
I
worse.
guess I'm going to have to run after her.
If she bites the mailman, you're in trouble.
All right, Paul, we'll call you on your cell phone.
All right, bye.
All right, bye.
Good luck.
So we're having trouble getting the movie reviews, Fezzi. Our movie reviewer, Paulo, is married to...
Obviously, he gives...
I want those bastards. They came to my house.
a maniac. A maniac. Where the cops know her and know her whole routine.
She's all downed out. This morning, she tried to take the car without Paulo knowing it, got into a traffic accident.
Right.
The police have just brought her home, and now she's downed out and running loose in the streets again.
And she's just not making any sense whatsoever. And it's so rough on this poor idiot, this poor moron, this piece of shit. Has to put up with this every day. And does.
If she gets too far away from the house, we're going to turn on the news and see the world's slowest speed chase as they're trying to track her through the woods by helicopter.
We're chasing fucking Bigfoot. All right, we got him back. Paulo, have you found her?
I was in the bed, Gail. You're looking for an apartment. Gail.
She's looking for an apartment.
Can't get to the apartment. I was in the bed. You knew I was in the bed. Okay, she's back.
What happened, Paul? Where'd you have to find her?
She was standing, circling the driveway.
And she said she was looking for an apartment?
Yes.
She knocked on her own front door and asked if there was a room to rent.
It's a little crazy.
Can't you tag her ear or something so you know when she's loose?
Well, the dogs have a microchip under the skin, but she doesn't.
All right, Paulo, we're not going to get to the movie reviews today.
Okay, obviously, award season is.
We're going to have to call you tomorrow with this, all right?
No, you can't.
Why?
Because look what she'll say it's my fault.
It's got to be done. We need time, though. Tell her because of her actions, we're going to need you tomorrow.
Because of what you did now, I have to talk to them tomorrow.
Well, it certainly won't be taking me anywhere.
She doesn't understand.
No, she
No,
doesn't.
Zuzu the bear wouldn't.
She forgets everything that happened before.
We'll have to have a knockdown, drag-out fight about tomorrow.
Yeah, because you're not being reasonable. Look what you did today.
Oh, God, tell him to sell.
Yeah.
I wanted to get away from this dilapidated house.
It's not dilapidated.
It is. Look at it.
Yeah, that's the bed. The bed has not been made because we've both been sleeping.
Dilapidated house. It fucking is, Paulo. You lived in a rundown shanty.
It's not a shack.
It's the haunted mansion.
Well, okay, so kids don't come here on Halloween.
Yeah.
I understand.
They do.
That.
They just don't ever come back.
Well.
Fucking gingerbread house. Dilapidated gingerbread house. She's dropping kids in the goddamn pots of stew.
We have a very large pot, as a matter of fact.
Seriously, everyone I know is fucked up, and you're the worst of them, Paulo.
I'm not fucked up.
You've got the worst life of anyone I know, and I'm not just saying that.
I couldn't be healthier and a happier person.
When was the last time you had a good day?
Well, yeah, that's not me, though. Personally, I'm happy, and I want her to be happy.
Why don't you stop talking to this?
But, Gail, we're trying to work through this problem.
I come into the house, and the first thing you do is get on the phone with them.
But you knew I was going to get the phone call.
Yeah, as soon as we walk in the house.
But you were in the middle of a car accident. Right in the middle of my phone call.
You don't need to talk to them.
So basically, we should just be prisoners of love in this house.
I don't know why you do it, Paulo. I don't know why you do it.
All right, so as I said, movies are my only refuge. And, after last week where everybody in the world is attacking me, I'm on the edge.
That's why I stick up for you, Paulo. I stick up with you against the callers.
It's not against the call. It's because they know I'm easy prey because I'm ready to crack.
Yeah, you are.
And
all right, we're gonna have to do this tomorrow. All right, Paul?
Yes, sir.
And settle her ass down. I really want to hear about the movies.
I understand.
Yeah. Tell her now.
She's not gonna take this well that I'm gonna get a call tomorrow.
You let her know.
She's not gonna understand. No, Gail. No, you're not gonna have another car accident.
Do you want me to
now.
take the Cadillac?
Give her the phone. I'm gonna explain to her about tomorrow.
Okay, hold on.
Right.
Here, they just wanted to tell you that about tomorrow.
What's tomorrow?
Tomorrow we're gonna need Paul to do his year in review movies. Okay?
Okay.
So I need you to be good tomorrow, Gail.
Yeah, well, I am good.
No crazy talk, no screaming.
No, don't worry about it.
No driving.
I've lost my heart.
Good. That's better.
Look in the fridge.
Yeah.
All right? And stop hitting that man, okay?
I'm hitting him?
Yes, you were just hitting him 5 minutes ago. You forgot?
If you should see the bruises on my back and my arms and shoulders.
That's from love making.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, she's falling down left and right, and, then she says, well, why are there big bruises on my back?
Yeah.
Especially on her ass.
There ought to be diamond shapes ready to cut out.
All right, Paulo, so we'll talk to you tomorrow, okay?
I don't know if I'll be alive, but
All
okay.
right, talk to you then. I really want to do the movie reviews.
Yes, sir.
All right, bye.
He just doesn't know one day to the next.
Oh, man. I don't know how he does it. And you think you got problems, Earl? It's the Ron Fez show. Paulo, our movie reviewer, had one of his days there. This on the instant feedback sent to us at ronandfez at AOL.com, ronandfez at AOL.com. Fez, it says, Paulo, he just addresses every one of her concerns, and I'm convinced that would call in and try to deliver his reviews if she were stabbing him to death. That is true. While he's being scratched and kicked, he's like, Brokeback Mountain, as you know, is, He just keeps going with it, though.
That's his dedication to film. Nothing's going to stand between him and his reviews.
Hey, Gary, you're on Ron Fez.
Hey, buddies.
Hi, buddy.
I just wanted to say thanks. That's some of the best radio I've heard in a long time. Gail equals great radio.
I would love to just talk to XM about spinning that show off into one of those kind of sitcoms, Fez, where the guy is childish and always getting in trouble with his mean wife.
Sure, kind of a King of Queens type thing, a Ray Romano deal.
And when she was saying dilapidated house, I was screaming. Because one time we sent a video crew there, and the director threw up. That's how bad his... And we're looking at this video of his dog, and we're like, ooh, look at your dog. Is it hairless? Look at the skin. And we see the hair on the dog is, like, moving. It's fucking fleas. It was literally encased in fleas.
I had a coat of fleas on it so much and not one bit of fur.
Hey, Jimmy, you're on Ron Fez.
Hey, buddies. Listen, this woman, one word can describe this woman, literally committed. Committed. She's fucking a wacko, man. Dude, is she like on psychotropes or anything?
Oh, she's on a million of them.
Well,
she's on all kinds of drugs. Brother. Just amazing amounts. John, you're on Ron Fez.
Hey, did you notice that the only time Paul really sounded happy was when he's discussing the possibility of a double suicide?
Yeah, I know.
You could hear the hope in his voice.
Yeah.
If he goes the gun route, he's got to make sure he's doing the murdering, not the suicide part.
Oh, yeah, because she'll go off on her own, try to rent an apartment. She's all fucked up in the driveway looking for an apartment.
That was my favorite
Who are you,
part.
Fonzie? You're going to live above your own garage?
She had had enough, and she just really wanted to move out and be on her own for a while, and not in this dilapidated prison.
Look at this place. Hey, would it be too tough for you, Nutsy, to maybe do the dishes every once in a while?
Oh, yeah, it's been forever since she's made a bed.
And you wonder why he sees every movie out there, wouldn't you? Just sit in the darkness with your Hollywood friends, some kind of hope in your life.
I'm still creeping out over what you said about the dog.
Yeah,
it's
just
just
filthy.
It's more fleas than hair.
Yeah,
just skin all made of fleas and ticks.
dog shit all over the house, not cleaned up, and batch tissues everywhere. That he watches, and Jack's in the living room because he can't bang her, and then he just throws the tissues around. Oh, it's fucking filthy.
He could go watch the movie Saw and just be envious because of what he has to go home to.
Hey, Bob, you're on Ron Fez.
Yeah, you're going to spin off that show on XM, call it Movie Dearest.
Movie Dearest. Gig. I would love, what would the Bickersons? That's who they could be. Exactly. And it's just they're talking over the newspaper every day, Fezzy.
They're just screaming at each other. He's doing movie reviews and she's throwing knives at him.
So go ahead, Brian. What were you going to say?
Sorry, what does Miriam think of this whole thing? Is she still out?
No, she's dead.
Oh, I heard she had the flu.
Yeah, she died. That's Polo's mother-in-law.
Yeah, Murray. Yeah, she's dead. His father-in-law, the whoremaster's dead, and his own mom, Spitless, is gone.
Yeah, they're all gone. He used to take care of all these awful people, and now he's right down to the nightmare wife. And my belief is when she dies, and she should die young, maybe he'll have a whole new life. Maybe things will be good for him.
Be a nice starting point.
But he's got to let her OD. He's got to stop, bringing her back.
And no one would even be in the slightest suspicious if he did that. Oh, she took too many of her drugs.
Here is Joey. Joey, you're on Fez. Joey, you're on the air, buddy. How you doing, Joe?
Hey, good, buddy.
Yeah.
Listen, Miss Festonio.
What did he...
It was like Festonio or something like that.
I don't
Festonio.
care if he's Festonio.
Listen, it doesn't matter if... This is the greatest show you've done yet, man.
Hey, Ken, you're on Fez. How you doing, buddy?
Hey, how you doing, guys?
Good, buddy.
I was just really feeling terrible for Paulo, but I got a suggestion for him. All I can say is Mediterranean cruise, if you've been listening to the news.
Yeah, just take her on a cruise and shove her the fuck off. You know what? I would just call the cops one day and say she fell down the stairs and just have them show up and see a fucking knife in her forehead. I don't know. I guess she fell on a knife or something.
Always told her, don't carry a knife down the stairs.
I don't know. I guess she fell down the stairs and somehow was kicked to death.
If he threw that lard overboard on a cruise ship, first of all, it would take 10 men to get her over the side. Then, I'm sure he would look behind, see the mist coming out of her blowhole, and her following the boat. He could only hope that someone would come by and harpoon.